is up? It's Joe Rady from Rady's Rides. We're back here, home plate at Rady's Ride Stadium, and guess what? We have big news coming from Ford. The reintroduction of the Mach 1 for 2021. It's exciting. It's interesting to think about how the Shelby GT350, which you know how I feel about that car, is going bye-bye, but also the Bullet. The Bullet, once again, remember, it was a 2-year run. Just like a bullet being fired out of a gun, it's gone. And I think that there's some people that are saying that, hey, this Mach 1 is just some stickers and some emblems. I'm gonna say that they're wrong. Now, before we dive into this, I just wanna also give you a little update. I heard back from Ford, it looks like June 25th is when my Shelby GT350R will start the building process, and we'll have more information definitely on that. But I know a lot of you are excited about that. I'm definitely excited about that, but I'm also excited about this Mach 1. Let me tell you how this is gonna roll out. So I have some B-roll footage that was sent to me by Ford. I'm actually gonna let that play twice because it kind of goes by a little quick. While that's going by, I'm gonna give you some of the details, and then I actually hand-selected. They gave me a cornucopia of Mach 1 photos. I took ones that I thought were the best, and I kind of did like a comparison between the standard Mach 1 and the Mach 1 with the performance handling package. So without further ado, let's dive into it. And we're off. So there is the Mach 1 in its natural habitat. This is supposed to be the most performance-oriented Coyote Mustang for the racetrack. Now, the one that you're looking at is the one with that performance handling package. Let me give you some of the details. Now, I know many people were praying and rubbing their lucky rabbit's foot, hoping for over 500 horsepower. No, you gotta get a Shelby GT350 if you want over 500 horsepower, or a GT500. You're looking at 480 horsepower out of that 5-liter Coyote engine, V8 engine, 420 pound-feet of torque. That's the same setup as the Bullet. Now, Shelby, the name is kind of intertwined with this Mach 1. You're looking at parts from the Shelby GT350, intake manifold, oil filter adapter, and engine oil cooler. They took that Tremec 3160 6-speed manual transmission with the first time ever with that transmission, automatic rev match downshifting, which can be defeated. You're also gonna get a transmission cooler from the Shelby GT350. One thing that wasn't available on the GT350 or the Bullet is the 10-speed. So you could actually get the 10-speed automatic. Now, if you go 10-speed automatic, you cannot get the handling package. Handling package only comes with the manual. Now, you go 10-speed automatic, you're gonna have an air-to-oil cooler on it, and you're also gonna get the GT350's diff cooler. All of them get the diff cooler. Wheels, 19 by 9.5 up front, and 19 by 10, that's on the standard Mach 1. The performance package, that handling package, you're looking at 19 by 10.5 up front and 19 by 11 out back. Think about it, it's been 17 years since the Mach 1 has been around. First year, 1969, and think about it. Think about Chuck Yeager breaking the sound barrier. Mach 1, that name just means so much. Now, the color you're looking at is unique to the Mach 1. It's fighter jet gray. You can see you get that cue ball shifter, just like out of the Bullet. The wheels on the handling package are superb. I think that's gonna be many reasons why you wanna spend that extra coin to go the handling package. There's a lot of other details which I'm gonna get to in a second, but I think that color fits it to a T. Another great color is gonna be grabber yellow. So that's gonna be something unique to the Mach 1. That striping, the flat black, there's also some reflective qualities to it. So at night, or maybe you're taking some photos with a nice flash, we'll have it pop. Look up front, that massive splitter. Now what you're looking at side by side there is the standard Mach 1 for 2021 and also the one with the handling package. Nice that they went this route, and I think it's super smart for Ford to bring the 10-speed into the fold, especially if they're gonna let you, if you wanna do hashtag save the manuals, go with the handling package. But cool to see the original Mach 1s there, 1969, so much history and big names with the Mustang, and that's what makes this car so special. Now, there's no shaker hood, and that's probably gonna be the biggest zonk I could give it, but other than that, I think the styling up front, they did just enough to make it unique, but also it's given it its brand identity with the Mustang. Now, there's the standard one. You can see how they redid the lower air intakes. I think spot on the money. They're perfect. Even on the standard Mach 1, you're going to get a large front splitter. They reworked the grille. My question is those two circular elements there, will you be able to pop those out to flow more air like on the Boss 302? Remember that hot Mustang from 2013 and 2014? Loving the bright red calipers. You also are getting those same wheels. Those are same wheels off of a Bullitt Mustang, just painted a little bit differently. It's flat black instead of the gloss black, and you have those nice bright red Brembo calipers. Love the lower stripe and the Mach 1 badging on the side. Now there's the bad boy. That's the one with the handling package. So remember, only available with the manual. You see that front splitter, how much larger it is? It's actually an additional piece. Sort of like with the GT350 and the GT350R, they add an additional splitter there to give you more downforce. You're getting those larger wheels. The brakes are different. Rotors are a little bit larger. And then really that out back, that GT500, you're getting the GT500 rear wing with the gurney flap. Remember, we call it the gurney flap, that gurney strip, because Dan Gurney, very famous American racer, figured out a way to add that. It gives you so much more downforce, and the drag problem is not really huge. You're also getting the Pilot Super Sport Cup 2 tires on the handling package. Velocity blue on the standard Mach 1. From the side profile, you do get a little bit different stripe and a different style Mach 1 badge on your standard Mach 1. The one with the handling package, that handling performance package, I'm glad that they didn't just do wing and some of those other performance parts. Nice to visually make it stand out from the standard Mach 1. On the interior, you're getting the 12-inch digital display, which was not available on the Shelby GT350. And really overall, I think it's so smart that they went with multiple colors, some great colors. Velocity blue, you got Oxford white, the fighter jet gray, which is an awesome color. You can see how that side stripe is a little bit different on the one with the handling package. I love that GT500 rear wing. The Mach 1 badge is a little bit different on that fender. And you can see, if you look in the lower right-hand corner, you can see how far front out that splitter is. It's almost like you could have your Jimmy John's Subway sandwich there and eat that, right? Don't even need a table, don't even need a plate. Use the splitter right off of your handling package. How cool is that? Have lunch with your Mach 1. Sounds like a dream date to me. But I'm also glad that they went with the bright orange. I like the orange on the striping and also on the calipers. Really gives it a nice pop out. Now, staring at the front, super aggressive. I think many people are going to be happy with how they reworked those lower corner air intakes, especially, you know, moving away from the Darth Vader style helmet design. And that hood stripe, even though it's lacking the hood scoop, it's still very reminiscent to the Mach 1 of the past. And you'll see, I have an aerial shot where you could see how they kind of put a nice script where it says Mach 1. But those two round intakes, I'm very curious if those are going to pop out. Now, there's what I was telling you, that little aerial shot of the Mach 1 on that stripe. Very multi-dimensional. It's like you have the flat black, but you also have like a satin flat black with the Mach 1 badge, a little bit of white. Of course, you're going to have those two heat extractors just like on your standard Mustang GT. What's wonderful about this is, I'll be honest, I was a little bummed out. Actually, I was a little pissed off that the Performance Pack 2 level Mustang did not have any diff coolers or any extra coolers. This has the coolers. Look at the rear diffuser there. Very reminiscent of a GT500, of a Shelby GT350. There's a cooler behind there to cool that diff, because what they discovered with the Performance Pack Level 2, after a couple hot laps, the rear diff would overheat. How's that a track package? So this Mach 1 that you see there, the Velocity Blue, that's a little bit more street version Mach 1. The one with the handling package and having those extra wide wheels, tires, and all that, that's going to be for the track. Interior looks great, just like on any other Mustang. You have that nice 12-inch digital display. And if you haven't driven a new Mustang GT with that display, take one for a test drive. I highly recommend it. The font is so beautiful. The way you could go through your different modes and it changes what the dash looks like is a really nice setup as well. It would have been nice. I'm gonna zonk at the steering wheel. Would have been nice to have a Mach 1 specific steering wheel, especially if this is a race track focused Coyote V8 Mustang. You can see the old with the new. I love comparing the old with the new because you can see where we came from. And guess what? You always have to look at the past to see where you're going. And it's nice for Ford to have that connection and bring back that wonderful name, the Mach 1, and just have all that history that goes with it. Now, one thing I'm also curious is there going to be a little bit different exhaust sound out of that active exhaust? But coming from the back of the car, you can see that GT500 wing with the gurney flap gives it so much extra style, but that's going to give you tons of downforce. It's something like 150% more downforce than what you get on a performance pack level 1 Mustang GT. So that's the intentions and the direction that we're going in with this Mach 1. Remember, Tremec, 6-speed manual. You've seen my reviews of the GT350. You know how that thing shifts like a hot knife through butter and is just so wonderful of a gearbox. That to me really is a win-win-win situation. And if you don't want to row through your own gears, that's fine. No argument from me. You can go with the automatic. But hopefully this kind of answers some questions. I know that there were some other media sources that had this information first, but you know here on Rady's Rides, with all the love that I have for the Mustang and definitely all the experience that I have behind different wheels of the Mustang, I can give you a little bit better idea of how substantial this is going to be. Pricing, still not announced. I'm going to say mid-50s. Because remember, Shelby GT350 is around $63,000 MSRP, give or take a few $100s. I'm going to say mid to upper 50s for that handling package one. It'll be interesting to see where the non-handling package Mach 1 price-wise falls in. But if it's stuff like this that you want to keep seeing on Rady's Rides, where I bring you that info, I give you a little bit of my own little spin on it and knowledge, and sharing this excitement, leave a comment in that comment section. If you're new to the channel and you're on your way out, I promise you we're going to be featuring this Mach 1 on the channel, so you'll see me, yours truly, behind the wheel. Hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, thank you for being part of the Rady's Rides family. Of course, if you want to help us keep making great content just for you on the channel, click the link in the description. Get yourself some Rady's Rides merch. We got the new On Throttle shirts. You guys wanted it. Lori made it. And speaking of Lori, the love of my life, working this camera setup, getting the production all done, the stage set. Without her, this would not be possible. So definitely show her some love in the comment section. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.